I'd say welcome to Bloodstock, but you've already played.
Oh yes, it was a great time. Had a really awesome time, man.
And how did it go? Like, did you get a huge crowd? Was it what you expected it to be?
It was. We played at the same time as Feed the Rhino, so I was a little worried about that because I know they got quite a following in the UK. And we started off with a small crowd. By the end of it, the whole tent was full.
Oh, so people were coming in, like they heard and went, "Oh, we're gonna go check that out."
I even saw a South African flag in the audience. So
excellent.
It felt really good after that.
Because obviously, you said already, you're all the way from South Africa.
Yeah. Long trip.
Is this your first UK festival?
Very first time, yeah.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
What a stage though, right? I mean, this Bloodstock's one of the biggest in the UK, if not the biggest.
It's actually quite surreal, even though it just happened a couple of hours ago, it still hasn't really hit me.
Really?
So, and we've actually been taking a look at some of the photos post-event, and it's kind of weird to see.
So when you went out there, and when, as you said, I guess, like, it's already gone so fast, is it kind of just like a blur almost? Like, it's just gone past you and just, oh wow, we've done our set, we're done.
Yeah. Because we flew from Johannesburg to Dubai and then Dubai to Heathrow, and that was really long. So a half-hour slot on Bloodstock just felt like that.
Yeah. So, particularly as well, is you guys, you've been here for the last week or so doing a little tour, right?
Yes, we did.
In the UK, right?
Yeah.
You did some dates in London. You played on the 6th Monday, right?
We did.
Yeah. Because you announced after we already bought tickets to see Sophie. It was one of those awkward things. How did that go?
That was an amazing show. We had the biggest amounts of South Africans at all of the shows. We're at the London show.
Really?
There's so many South Africans living in London. And it was a nice packed show, actually. We were really surprised.
Is that what you're finding? Is that your South African roots, because of obviously South African metal in this country particularly, it's not well established, it's not well known that people who are South African fans of rock and metal are coming to see because
it seems like it, yeah. I mean, like, even at the London show, we had a few people who saw us playing in a dingy club in the middle of Johannesburg 15 years ago. And they're like, well, let's come and take a look,
That's
so
amazing,
it was like a bit of a reunion, actually.
Oh wow, yeah. So I mean, you've been going a while, as you said, like in South Africa.
Yeah.
What's driving you to push further out now, to do these bigger and go abroad?
The last 5 years is when we decided we're going to start doing this, because we were thinking, should you hang up the towel or do you carry on? Because in South Africa the scene's so small that you hit a glass ceiling very quickly.
Yep.
And we were like, well, you could quit or you could infiltrate your scene from the outside in. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to show South African bands that, South African music is good and it can compete on an international stage. And we're going to go out there and open up some doors. And hopefully, us being the first band to play Bloodstock from South Africa, hopefully next year there'll be 2 South African bands playing.
And it's a little bit more progression.
Absolutely.
Because there is a buzz, you hear it, if you keep your ear to the ground, there is a buzz about South Africa, the rock and metal scene.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's just because in the UK you kind of get like stuck in your own little bubble, be it American or UK bands only.
Yeah.
And then when you hear South Africa, it's not, and people say, oh, what bands do you know from South Africa? There aren't many that jump to mind straight away.
No.
So it is, I guess, a difficult, you're trying, but you're banging on the door and you push your way through, basically.
Absolutely, man. We've got so many talented bands, and I like to compare it to the Australian rock and metal scene.
Yeah.
Because the Australian scene's really taking off at the moment, and we're always just a little bit behind the scene as far as the Australian scene's concerned. And it's only a matter of time before South African bands start pushing through that whole filter as well. So it's going to happen.
I think it's a fantastic comparison because you're right. The Australian scene, it is growing, as you say, and it's, I guess, do you feel like then you're kind of championing it, almost like leading the pack?
Yeah, maybe, because I'm 38 years old, so let me do that now before I get too old for it.
Before you can't get on stage anymore.
I mean, Max Cavalera is still doing it. So
exactly. And
I'll die on stage.
And he's doing 3 or 4 bands at one time constantly, so you keep going until you're dead, basically.
Absolutely, man. We're just having a good time, man.
That's brilliant. So are you around all weekend? Are you spending your whole weekend here?
Yes, we are.
So what kind of bands are you looking to check out?
Oh man, so many. Hey, at the Gates, I'm really excited about those guys. Gajira, obviously. Voyager from Australia.
Oh yeah. I heard a lot of buzz about Voyager.
Yeah, they're great, man. If you like In Excess with a bit of metal, then go check out Voyager. They're great. We played with them at Euroblast in Cologne last year, and great time, man, really.
So what does the rest of 2018 look like for you guys? What's your plans? Are you doing any more tours? Are you just going to be keeping it simple at home?
When we get home, we're preparing ourselves for a festival in Johannesburg called Cranked Up Music Festival.
Okay.
And that is headlined by Sixth and Miss May I. And we're one of the South African headliners of the show.
Okay.
And then once that is done, then we're going to be working on new music and working our way to releasing something next year to enable us to come back here.
Really?
So
okay.
That's the plan, yeah.
Excellent. So where can, a bit of self-promotion. Where can people find you? Where can they go to find your music, your social media? Obviously you've got Facebook and the likes and so on, but what about your music? They were like, okay, I want to find some Muse.
Yeah.
Where can they go?
You can find it on Spotify, Deezer. It's easy to stream it from anywhere in the world.
The usual places.
And if you want something physical from us, just head on over to our Bandcamp account, and I will personally post CDs to you. So it's easy to find us.
It's simple as that, right?
Yeah,
There's no excuses anymore. It's as straightforward as that.
We're all connected now, you know. The globe isn't as big as it used to be. So,
yes, absolutely. Right, final message for Bloodstock fans, the ones that came to see you and the ones that might run into you at the weekend. What would you like to say to them about the future of metal and the future of your scene?
Everything is healthy and everything is well, and we're looking forward to taking over and being part of the scene as well as part of the global scene. Because South African bands are a little shy and don't understand that actually we do have what it takes to be a part of this community on a global platform. So I'm looking forward to opening doors for other South African bands as well, and returning to the UK and Europe, and continuing on the upward swing that we're at the moment.
Brilliant.